Okay, ladies and gents, boys and girls, happy Monday. Hope you're all doing well. Chris Phillips here of the Daily Crow of the Spurs Up Show. As always, appreciate you all tuning in. We have got a lot to get into. As you can imagine, we're national champs. We're national champions. I will have no negativity today because we are national champions. Is Facebook working? I see no Facebook comments as of yet. Who knows? Muschamp Hackers might be working on a Monday. I do see you, though, on YouTube. Brack, Ritter, Owen Turner, Luke RJ, SEC Football Tube. Brennan M., what's going on? Appreciate you all tuning in. Let's see. I see nothing from Facebook. So Facebook might be bugging out today. I do not see your comments. I see you now. I'm on Facebook. I see that you're commenting, but I do not see your comments in the back end here, and I have no idea why. So it might be a bad day to comment on Facebook. I don't know either way, guys. Again, appreciate you all tuning in. We are taking your questions, your comments, and your calls. 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Guys, I was searching through my closet. The only women's basketball-esque merch I have is this Las Vegas Aces t-shirt. Of course, all the national championship merch is available on tsus.store right now. So I've got mine in the mail right now. Be sure to get yours today, tsus.store. That is tsus.store. And again, want to hear from you guys. Be sure to get your merch today. We will be out there today, by the way. The ladies will be back at 2:30 at the CLA. Yours truly. We're going to rock and roll here with the Daily Crow. And then I'm going to head out there to CLA to welcome home the national champions. Again, guys, in case you missed it, for some reason, I'm not seeing your comments on Facebook. So today might be a good day to switch over to YouTube and comment there. I do see Brian Deal, Kevin, Justin Langford, Chris Banks on Facebook. I've got Facebook actually pulled up on another page, but for some reason, I don't know why the comments are not filtering in here as normal. Have no clue why. Again, guys, appreciate you all tuning in. Yeah, Brack, we've got the women's basketball school merch. We've got the Dynasty merch. We've got the national championship t-shirt. Yeah, really, really good stuff. Again, guys, really excited to chat with you all today. Hope you had a fantastic weekend, obviously, with the results of the game last night. The Gamecocks winning the national championship. And it feels good to be good, damn it. It feels good to be good. And no day has it been more true to say that than today. Truly. And there were folks that were nervous, that panicked, specifically Panic Ritter, that panicked all postseason long, that panicked all season long. And I kept saying, hey, just trust in Dawn. Just trust the basketball team. There's no reason to fret. There's no reason to be worried. There's no reason to be scared. There's no, let Dawn and the team, let them work. And, some people just, I don't know, they're just battered, bruised Gamecock fans. They just don't know any better. But this team was on a mission from day one. I mean, flat out, Dawn Staley and the squad, they were on a mission from day one. It was never a question. It was never a question what the goal was for this season. It was national championship or bust. It was revenge tour. It was redemption, if you will. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. This team, again, was on a mission from the jump. This team was on a mission from the jump. By the way, guys, hey, quick update here. Quick update. The baseball game against North Carolina has been moved to Wednesday night at 7 o'clock due to the weather forecast for tomorrow night. So baseball will now play on Wednesday at 7 instead of tomorrow at 7. Also, by the way, here's a little bit of a side note. We'll go ahead and jump to the phone lines, by the way.
Call from
Justin.
Justin, what's up, man? How are you?
Not much. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing well, man. Appreciate you asking. What's going on?
Hey, good. So I was happy for the women's basketball yesterday. And I feel good because we won a second national championship. It feels good to beat UConn twice.
It does. Yeah, it does, man. I mean, like I said, I was – to say I was confident coming into the postseason, but to say I was confident going in that game last night is a bit of an understatement. I literally had a cigar sitting on the table the entire game. I don't know. I just felt like from the jump from this season, man. I mean, South Carolina, I mean, I'm taking nothing away from it. We did what we should have done. I mean, this team should have won the national championship. By far the best. I mean, there's nobody that could even touch them. This team should have won it all. So it was great to see that come to fruition. Obviously, when you win a national championship, what you have to go through in a season to make that happen, you certainly should not take it for granted. But I was extremely confident the entire year, man, and to see it pan out and to see South Carolina avenge last year in the Stanford game and get that redemption, if you will. Just a lot of fun to watch, man. And again, you can say whatever you want about where women's basketball sits on the hierarchy of sports and all, but you know what? When your school wins a national championship, that's a big deal. I don't care what it is. That's a really big deal, man. So again, Dawn Staley solidifying herself as one of certainly the GOATs when it comes to Gamecocks athletics, the history of Gamecocks athletics, and just awesome to watch them do what they did all postseason, and obviously with it culminating, and again, not just a win in the national title, but a blowout win over UConn. And I feel like last night really serves as a representation of the passing of the torch when it comes to the cream of the crop, the standard, the who everyone looks to in women's college basketball. It is South Carolina. It is South Carolina. So again, what a night! What a night! Feels good to be good, like I said, and I think it's just getting started under Dawn Staley. I think it's just getting started. The way they're recruiting, the way she coaches, I think this is the first of many more to come.
Oh yeah, and Chris, the thing about this is, and Chris, I wish we won that championship last year. If it wasn't for Steph, who knows what else could happen last year? You know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, certainly. I mean, again, that was something on their mind all year long, man. That losing that game to Stanford, you probably should have won it in 2020. So, again, I think there's more on the way. I think no doubt South Carolina women's basketball is a machine at this point. They're going to reload. They're not going to have to rebuild. Yeah. So again, it feels good, man. Like I said, I'm really excited to get out to CLA and welcome the team back and see them and everything else. But nah, man, just an awesome achievement. Like I said, anytime you win a national championship, you certainly can't take it for granted, and just what it takes to get there. And wire to wire, man, number one the entire season. Simply put, the best. There's just no debate. So.
Oh yeah, and Chris, the thing about this is, hey Chris, this year, hey Chris, we had done very well against these Wake teams. It was a tough schedule, but we survived the Wakies.
Yeah, for sure. No, it was a tough schedule. And South Carolina, again, from the jump, we were the best. We're just better than you. That's it. We're just better than you.
Oh, yeah.
We're just better than you.
Yep. When Chris, before I got here, man, when the women's season over, Chris, I'm going back to this Pathetic baseball, aren't we?
You said what now? Say it again.
The women's basketball season's over. Now I have to go back and watch the Pathetic baseball team again, kind of time.
I mean, yeah, unless you don't want to watch. I guess if you don't want to watch, you don't have to. But yeah, no, I mean, listen, I'll be locked in. The rest of the way out when it comes to baseball, and it just is what it is. It is what it is. So yep. You're not a very good ball club, and you got a lot of issues, and you got injuries, and you just add all that together and compound it, and it's we got 29 games left. And unfortunately, I do think it's going to be a long season. I just, again, unless something crazy, it's baseball. You never know what could happen, but it gets more difficult, you know what I mean, before it gets easier. I think Mizzou was really the last series that you had that, you still do play like the Alabamas and the Kentucky, but it's the SEC, man. It's the SEC, and it's going to be tough week in, week out. And, I think, unfortunately, when you look at South Carolina and you look at the SEC hierarchy and you look at where they rank in the SEC, I mean, I think you could debate we're the worst team in the league. And that is sickening. That is a conversation I thought I would never have and something I thought I would never say. And, again, I've said it many times, Mark Kingston will dig his own grave because, again, there's set expectations with South Carolina baseball. There's no gray area here. So he'll dig his own grave, but, I don't know. I mean, there is a there is a chance that I will reach a breaking point for sure. Because something I love so dearly is just to say it's a shell of itself is even inaccurate, is not giving enough credit to how bad it is. So, you know, it's pathetic. You know what I mean? It's pathetic. It's not even below the standard. It's not a notch or two below our standard. It is poverty. Like, we are literally, yeah. So it's tough, man. I mean, it's hard to, and I love it. I love it. But hell, it's hard to talk baseball, man. It's hard to. Nobody wants to. No fans want to talk baseball. Nobody wants to talk baseball right now. You know, and it's just a damn shame. That shouldn't be the case with 29 more games to go. Shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, and Chris, the thing about this is, Chris, it's an answer to the wound we can't want to see no more. You know.
Yeah. Like I said, it's going to be a long rest of the way out, I think, man. I mean, 29 games to go, so it's going to be a long rest of the way. So.
Yep, and Chris, one thing you can do, my brother, is enjoy that church for the win. But after that, there's no more victories, no more, is it, Chris?
Well, you know, listen, we'll win some games here and there. We'll win some games, but you know, when it comes to the end of the season, when the dust settles, I just think what's going to be the story of our year is the inconsistencies, the certainly the injuries on the mound, but the inconsistencies swinging the bat and the inconsistencies that have just haunted this team. And again, you've already seen it. You know, how can a team beat Texas and Vandy but lose to Xavier and Citadel and Presbyterian? And, you know, again, I'm not one to use must win by any means so early in a baseball season because it is such a long season. But Mizzou really felt like one that you needed to have. I mean, it just did because it's only going to get tougher. And Mizzou's not very good. I mean, they're not. Mizzou's not a very good ball club. So, but you're not either, and that's the reality. You're not either, and at this point, I'll just be really curious to see what they do at season's end in regards to the future of the program. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. Listen, I don't, and I'll talk about it more once we get off this call, but I understand Gamecock fans' frustration. I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, that's all I say, man.
Hey, appreciate it, Justin. Thanks so much for the call, my guy. Great stuff. 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. I want to continue to hear from you. Lance says, I should have called into work. This headache banging, but worth it. How we doing? I'm doing well, Lance. I'm doing really well. Held it together last night. Didn't do anything too crazy. Had to come home, record the show, all that good stuff. Like I said, I'll be out there at CLA. I'll be out there at CLA today, 2:30. The team arrives 2:30. Like I said, guys, if you're commenting on Facebook and I'm not seeing your comments, I do apologize. For some reason, the Facebook comments are not coming through on mine. I've got Facebook pulled up though. Justin Lankford says, our baseball team has fallen off the mountain like the yodeler on The Price is Right. I hear you. Adam Louder, opinions on baseball commit Tyler June. From what I know about him, he's a good player. I mean, listen, man, you obviously know this, Adam. Baseball recruiting is not covered the way football recruiting is. You know what I mean? So, Chris Banks, who watches baseball anyway? A lot of people slapped it. Good day to pipe down for you, sir. Let's see. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, really good stuff, man. Again, South Carolina women's basketball. That is what we're talking today. The Gamecocks have officially won the national championship. We're national champions. Feels good to say that, man. Feels good to say that. We're national champions, and it really felt like, again, this was the end destination from the jump. I mean, I said it all year long, guys, and I said, hey, not to be insensitive, but you know what? For us, the postseason's when the season starts because it's like it doesn't matter what you do in the regular season. If you don't win it all, if you don't win the national title, none of it matters. So again, this was the ultimate goal, the redemption tour, if you will, and South Carolina is able to accomplish that. Yeah, Luke RJ noticed earlier, we do have the cigar here because we won a national title. I mean, I feel like you have to. You know, I feel like There are certain times I've smoked stogies where they're more deserving than others, right? They're more deserving than others. But damn it, I didn't smoke this last night. But again, the story, I had this on the table the entire game. And I didn't tweet it out like in pregame because Gamecock, I am very understanding and empathetic, right, to the sensitivity of Gamecock Nation, where, we have gone through it as Gamecock fans, right? We've gone through it. We have lost some miserable games. We have blown some big moments. And so I didn't want to put any sort of jinx out there or anything like that. But I had the cigar ready, man. I had the cigar ready from the jump. And so again, what they say is smoke them if you got them. And today, folks, is a fantastic day to have them. Well, not with that guy. I'm terrible with the matches, especially with the daggum mic in my face, too. It's a great day to have them, truly. So if you got them, smoke them. Because, again, we're national champs. Let's see. Just got an interesting text here. Very interesting text. Yeah, if you got them, I mean, why not? You can join in. Gosh, I suck with a match. I need like one of those torch lighters. Honestly, I need a torch lighter. If anybody wants to buy me a torch lighter, please do. A TSUS torch lighter is much needed. It truly is. It really is. Because, again, these matches suck. We're starting to get a little bit of something. Yeah, stoves inside. When you got your own studio in your own house, you can smoke stoves inside. You can. Stoves inside. And we're just going to keep doing this until I get this thing lit. There we go. Better. You know what they say, by the way. You know what they do say. Let me get this guy over here. You know what they say, folks, right? Huskies travel in packs. And tell Gino it feels good to be good. It does. Like I said, Huskies travel in packs. We'll consider this the Husky pack. Why not? Great day to have a day. Tell you that. By the way, also, this is a total side note, but this is one of my favorite weeks of the year, and it's also very fitting we light the cigar for this. Masters Week, folks. Masters Week. Yes, Masters Week. All right, let's jump to the phone lines here.
Call from
Robbie Davis, a.k.a. Kirk Street.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Robbie, what's up, man? How are you?
Careful, don't burn your house down, my guy.
It's not my first rodeo, my guy.
We are the champions. Let's go.
We are. Like I said, like I said before, taking nothing away. This feels like being a Patriots fan when Tom Brady was the quarterback. We're exactly where we're supposed to be.
Right.
I mean, we literally won the national championship by, 14 points? 15 points? 15 points. 15 points.
15 points, yeah.
Yeah.
Took care of business.
I mean, just not even, it was a blowout from the jump. There's a blowout from the jump.
Second yes, yeah, I agree. And dadgum, my dad was amazed at how good Destiny Henderson played. I was like, I'm not shocked because I knew how good she was. And I told my dad, I said, I told you she was good. I wasn't blowing smoke in your face. I mean, like, Destiny Henderson played very well. She hit her first three shots. And I honestly felt like unless UConn double teamed her, which would have been stupid for them to double team her, because that would have just left somebody else open to hurt them. She played fantastic. The whole team played fantastic.
Yeah, 26 for Henderson, right?
Yeah, she had 26. She was 4 of 11 altogether, but she was 3 for 3 from deep.
Yeah. I mean, just simply put, man, the best players, the best coach, the best fans, and at the end of the day, the best team. I mean, that's it. It's just that simple, man. I mean, you go look at the postseason, my guy. We won one game by single digits, and it was against UNC, and we won by 8. No other game was decided by single digits. I mean, it wasn't even a contest.
Yeah.
I know nervous Gamecock fans make these games seem a lot closer than they really are. I get it. But none of the games were close. I mean, none of them were even close.
Yeah, outside of the game against UNC, yeah. I mean, every other game besides that one, we won by double digits. I mean, what more proof do you need that we are the best team in the country when it comes to it?
Well, literally none, because we literally won the national championship. So there is obviously no debate.
Exactly.
I did not expect that much of a blowout last night. I didn't. I thought it would be a close game.
I didn't either. I was like, and whenever they showed UConn's record in national championship games, I was like, well, there's a first time for everything.
Indeed.
So I was like, and I honestly came into the game, I wasn't really that worried, but I was a little worried. Just like a mustard seed size worry, okay? But I thought to myself, Boston and the girls, the whole season, were on a mission, and they took care of business. And I told my dad, I said, those years that UConn went 5 or so seasons without losing a game or what have you.
Yeah, they won it 4 years in a row.
I was like, we'll probably never see anything like that ever again.
Yeah.
How was the turnout for the watch party last night?
It was pretty damn good, my guy. Pretty damn good.
Nice.
A lot of excited Gamecock fans, as you could imagine. And I appreciate everybody that came out. That was a really, really good time, and to be in the company of so many great Gamecocks and to watch our team get the job done, that was fun. You know, and that you just hope there are more of those days. We certainly hope there are more of those days ahead, for sure. For sure. You hope there are more of those days ahead. But, so I think no doubt, women's basketball is going to, I think, you know, that they'll be picked to repeat, which I think deservedly so.
Yeah. And my prediction for the game tonight is the men's natty tonight. My prediction for tonight, I got North Carolina winning 89 to 75.
I got to be honest with you, Robbie. There's a good chance I don't even watch that game. I just do not give two shits, to be honest with you. I mean, I hate to say it. I just don't care. I'm not a UNC fan. I'm not a Kansas fan.
Anyway.
No, I appreciate it. My bigger beef is this: 9:20 on a Monday. Really? Like, bro, I'm not
Wait,
staying.
The game's at 9:20.
Game's at 9:20 Eastern, Robbie. I'm not staying up till midnight to watch them play. I'm just not doing it.
I don't blame you. But I told my cousin that's a Tar Heel fan, right, that gives me crap for being a Carolina fan.
Mm-hmm.
I said, look,
that's right. You do have some rooting interest in this.
Yes. So I told my cousin, so whenever they played Duke whenever North Carolina played Duke in the Final Four, just to piss my cousin off, I pulled for Duke.
Mm-hmm.
So I texted him this morning and I said, just so you know, I'm pulling for the Tar Heels tonight because I don't really watch Kansas hardly at all. And when I did watch Kansas, I only watched like the first 10 minutes and then stopped watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, why are you going to do that whenever you pulled for Duke in the Final Four? I said, I pulled for Duke in the Final Four just to piss you off.
Right. Yeah, it's funny. I didn't even watch the game Saturday night, Duke UNC. I kept up with it a little bit towards the end, especially, but
it was a good one. I told my cousin also. I said, look, South Carolina won the national championship in women's basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I said North Carolina can win it, and both Carolinas will have the national champion.
Well, I got to be honest. If I have a rooting, I change my mind. If I have a rooting interest, it would be Kansas, because I hate UNC. I really do. I do. I just, the fake Carolina. Yeah. Fuck them. I'm not a UNC guy, so you can tell your cousin that. I mean, I'm not a UNC guy. Is he also a Clemson football fan?
No.
That's what most of their fans do. That's what most of their fans on bandwagon onto UNCs. That's what I was asking. For basketball. For basketball. Just like most Duke fans. Most Duke fans like Duke, Yankees, Lakers.
I was talking so much crap. I thought he was going to drive all the way to my house and try to beat me up.
Yeah.
Like he was mad. I was like, dude, I could have told you this was going to happen. I was like, I tried to tell you.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyways, yeah, I just,
like,
no offense, no disrespect, but I'm just not a UNC guy, bro. I don't like UNC, so it is what it is. Just not a UNC guy.
But it is gonna feel really awkward next season watching a Duke game without Coach K on the sidelines. I'm not gonna lie. And I told my dad also, I said, if Gino ever retires, it's going to feel weird watching UConn play without him on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, we took care of business. We won the national championship. We're at the top of the mountain. Now the real question is, even though we're probably going to wind up reloading anyway, can we stay at the top of the mountain? That's the question.
Yeah. Well, my guy, let's enjoy this one. I mean, there's plenty of time to worry about next season and it just less than 24 hours ago, my guy. Less than 24 hours ago. So I say enjoy this one. Celebrate the heck out of it. However you see fit.
Yeah.
And Go buy some merch. Go buy some TSUS merch. We got national title merch. That's a great way to celebrate. And, we'll just keep it moving. So,
like I told you, if I ever do get merch, you'll be the first one I contact.
We'll have to send the old Robbie Davis, Uncle Boudreaux care package. Need to make that happen. Send the old care package to old Robbie and Yunkel.
And hopefully, if it rains bad enough and he gets off of work early enough on Wednesday, maybe I can talk him into going to Tin Roof.
Yeah, now Wednesday will be interesting because now we got baseball at 7. So we'll have to, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to navigate that. Probably go till like 7:30. Call
if
it.
we somehow beat North Carolina on Wednesday, I will talk so much junk to my cousin, it'll be proof.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, this is proof that North Carolina sucks. Outside of
that'd be great. That'd be great.
But and I think we got what? We got 12 days till the spring game? Yeah.
That is correct, yes. 12 days, yes.
Yeah. I don't know yet, but I have every intention on going to the spring game. And if I'm there, I'll hit you up and let you know I'm there. And of course, if I wind up going to the game the baseball game on my birthday, I'll most definitely hit you up.
Yeah, let me know.
All right, man. You have a great rest of your day, and go Gamecocks, talk on it.
Rowie.
We're the champions.
Pleasure. Rowie, take care, my friend. Great stuff. Rowie, 843-790-3377. Yeah, like I said, smoke them if you got them. And it's a great day to have them because we're national champs. Like I said, Huskies travel in packs. It's only fitting we smoked the Husky pack. Feels good to be good. Feels very good to be a national champion. I can appreciate you all tuning in. 12:34 here on this Monday. Let's see. Like I said, guys, for some reason, Facebook comments are being funky. They're showing up online. They're not showing up in the chat. Let's see. Nick Babb, with the win last night, does Dawn Staley cement herself as the best coach of any sport at Carolina? Nick, we will have that conversation at some point. Let's just enjoy it today, man. Let's just enjoy it today. Let's just celebrate it today. Let's just celebrate it today. Why not? Why not? We can have those debates, those conversations. That's great off-season content, right? We can have those conversations. We can have those debates. Thomas Walsh says, please don't try to make Dawn Staley the AD. Yeah, let's not do that. Dawn Staley, I think, has got a lot more years of coaching, bro. I don't think she's even close. All right, let's jump to the phone lines here.
Call from
Zachary.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Zachary, what's up, man?
I'm good, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Appreciate you asking. What's going on?
We can always trust Dawn Staley to bring some pride to the University of South Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, again, she's built a machine. I mean, we are the Alabama of women's basketball. Truly, I mean that's kind of what we've built at this point. You know what I mean? So, it's a lot of fun to watch, and I'd love to see some other sports on campus sort of follow what they're doing. So,
yeah. Anyway, it's just been amazing to see the dominance, the other dominance that she has brought into this program, and just it's not just the fact that she wins, it's how she wins. It's just dominant. It's just the ability of like defensively, it's undescribable, to be honest.
Undescribable, he says. Beyond words, he says. No, I hear you. No, it's it was a lot of fun to watch, man. And again, it's pretty simple. We were the best team from the jump. And I think the motto of the season is we're just better than you. I mean, we're just better than you. That's it. We're just better than you. That's it. There's no, we just have better players. It comes down to talent.
Yeah.
We could talk coaching. Dawn's a fantastic coach. Hey, Dawn's the one that has to recruit him to get him there. But we just the reason, one of the reasons, but the main reason it was national title or bust, the main reason we said if you don't win the national championship, it's a disappointment, because you had the best team. I mean, just not even close. Who was going to touch you? Who was going to – I mean, UConn was your greatest challenge, and you beat them by 15, bro. So you were just the best from the start, from start to finish. I mean, what, you beat all those ranked teams in the beginning. Start to finish, you were the best.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Chris. It's like we often question, like, is it the talent, the fact that they have so much talent, or is it like the fact that coaching is like, well, like, it's because of the coaching you got all the talent. So yeah, coaching has something to do with it, because it's like, I'm pretty sure like most of these players aren't coming here if they didn't think Dawn Staley was a good coach or even a great coach. I mean, I don't even know why I'm saying good to describe Dawn Staley. She's great. It's not even, it shouldn't even be debated if she's good. She's great. That's just the point.
Dawn Staley's a great coach, and we have great players. Both are true. Bottom line.
Yeah.
You had the most dominant player in women's college basketball on your team in Aaliyah Boston. So, if Aaliyah Boston was on UConn, they would have won. Like, I'm just straight up, like, but she's not. Thank God she's on our side. So, you combine a coach like that with players like that, you're going to have a lot of success, my guy. You're going to have a lot of success. So, and like I said, I don't see it stopping anytime soon. I don't see it stopping anytime soon, for sure.
Yeah. Do you think Aaliyah gets do you think she gets an award, or you think they're going to give her a statue too?
Well, she's won like every award in existence this year. Does she get a statue? Does she? I don't know, man. I mean, Asia Wilson made the point. There's a lot of room next to her statue, So it's. I mean, it's possible.
I was saying,
it's possible.
I was saying like a personal award named after, like, that only South Carolina, like only the university like gives out or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would probably just give Dawn Staley a statue. I think they definitely should name the court after, like they did Pat Summitt, Dawn Staley Court at Colonial Life Arena or something like that. I think definitely that should happen.
I know they named the road that leads to it after her. Like,
right.
Like the road that leads to Coliseum after her.
Mm-hmm.
And just like they did Georgia Rogers for the road that leads to Williams Bryce.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Staley should have a statue. I think she definitely has earned a statue.
Right.
But yeah. My thing about it is, Chris, it's like but at the same time, it's like you said earlier, Chris. It's like it kind of makes you just kind of disappointed that we only get this glory in just one sport. Like, why can't we get it in just like more than one? It's the frustrating thing about it.
Well, it's hard to win in those other sports, and again, it just comes down to recruiting. That's it.
Yeah.
It comes down to recruiting.
Yeah.
Listen. Go watch the national championship in football.
Yeah.
Alabama and Georgia played in it last year, right?
Yeah.
Watch them play. They have the best players in the country, man. It ain't no secret.
Yeah, but I guess that it's just the thing about it, you just want the results now. It's just that part of you that just wants the results.
I get it.
You just don't want to wait.
I mean, I get it. Listen, I can say it. You think winning a national I mean, as great as last night was, Imagine winning one in football. Just imagine winning one in football. You know?
Yeah, they'll shut the city down. The whole city's getting shut down.
So, you know. But, you know, I'll tell you this, though. You know what? Last night, winning that national title, maybe it can serve as inspiration that, hey, it can be done. You can win a national championship here. You can.
Yeah. But you know what? You got to go out and start. I mean, I guess you could say football is somewhat on the right track. It's kind of becoming a destination. You got Rattler, you got Stogner, you got Wells, you got
Rucker
Dawkins,
over the weekend.
You know, Rucker over the weekend, and it's like, it starts by first you got to make your place desirable. I guess that's what you got to start with. You got to make it desirable, and then that's when you start, and then you have to win, and then that's when you start getting the good players. I guess that's how it all has to start off.
I mean, the best players, man, they want to go somewhere they can compete and win a ring.
Yeah.
The 5 stars, the best players, they don't want to go 6-6, man. So hey, you go 8-4 this year. If you do that, you know, all of a sudden you can sell to guys, hey, we're just a couple pieces away, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we hate Clemson, but they made Clemson a hot spot to go, man. It's fun to go play football there. Winning ACC titles is fun, bro. It's fun. Shit, winning rings is fun. Winning championships is fun. I don't care what conference you're in. Winning a championship is fun.
Sure. Okay, then. All right, Chris. Thanks for taking my call.
Zachary. Appreciate it, my guy. Thank you, sir. Good stuff. 843-790-337. Somebody texts and says, we need some TSUS stogies. I agree. That'd be great. Hey, you know anybody that rolls them? We can put a little TSUS label. I'd love that. I've had somebody suggest doing TSUS wine, like getting a label and printing it and putting it on a wine bottle. I'd love to see it. Personally, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. Let's see here. Let's jump back to the phone lines here. They're ringing off the hook today.
Will from Dirty Myrtle.
Will, what's up, man? How are you?
Good. Just sucking in this national championship, man. How about you?
Literally sucking in this national championship with this smoke going into my lungs. So I'm doing well. I'm smoking this cigar.
Magical one.
I'm smoking this cigar for everybody who can't do that right now. And I know there's many out there. So you know what? This is for all of us.
For sure. Yeah, that goes out to all the people that think stars don't matter in recruiting. You know why we won? It's because we've been the #1 recruiting class for like 3 years now. You know what I mean?
Players play the game, man. It sounds like common sense, but you know, that's why I said last year when Beamer got hired, man. I mean, listen, I love him, but he's not a god. He's a coach, you know, and he can only coach. He can't go out there and play. So yeah, you got to have the guys, man. You got to have the Jimmies and Joes. You got to have the players. And listen, I don't care who Aaliyah Boston's coach is. She's the best player in the game. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. So, yeah.
Wow, Henderson had herself a night. Right?
Yeah, it was incredible. I think she's projected as a first-round pick or something. So, yeah, man, it's just again when you combine a coach like Dawn Staley with the talent she's brought in, you're going to have a lot of success. So, it's awesome, man. It's after the way it ended last year, to see it all play out the way it did, and you know to get UConn in the title was really really sweet. You know what I mean? With their 11-0 and in national titles, and again they've been sort of the standard in the game. They've been the standard in the game, and so to take them down, and I really look at last night as the passing of the torch in women's basketball. I think South Carolina is sort of the new UConn, quote unquote, if you will, where it's like, when people think when they think of women's college basketball, it's going to be Carolina. So, yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully the men's can kind of look at that as like a guiding light of it can be done here, we can do it. We just got to put the players together in the right atmosphere, you know.
Well, I think that was. I think that was another damning thing for Martin. Was it's just, you know, it's hard to watch the women do what they do and then look at the men and say, y'all can't even make the tournament. I mean, you know.
Yeah. So are you going to tailgate it all for the spring game, or are you hitting the baseball game up and then coming over?
That is a great question. I am not 110% sure yet. I think a lot of it, honestly, man, is going to just depend on what baseball does to that point. You know, I'm going to give the people what they want. So if we, you know, if we're, I don't even know what, I guess what is it?
You know what moves the needle, Chris?
I mean, yeah, I also though I don't know like I don't know what the tailgate setup's going to be. I mean, are people really going to be out there at 1 o'clock tailgating the spring game? I mean, I guess they are. I don't know.
My ass is going to be out there about 2 getting drunk. I know that.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll I mean, listen, we'll figure it out. And I mean, I'm a baseball guy. I love baseball, but I mean, you know, if it's tailgate the spring game or like you said, man, it's what moves the needle. So, you know, I think certainly if the baseball season continues the way it's going and, you know, say we lose 2 or 3 or get swept this weekend and then lose 2 or 3 or get well, actually, shit, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah. I mean, if we, you know, in our next 5, if we go, you know, 1-4 or something like that, you know, I mean, again, I think we all know what moves the needle. So, I mean, why not? Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go.
Are y'all gonna do that same tailgate spot this year? You think? Or y'all gonna go somewhere else?
I feel pretty confident Seawells will probably be the move again. Yeah. I mean, it just works. It just works really well. Just works really well. So.
Yeah. It does. It was a nice location.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember but we met at the Clemson game. I was with my wife actually.
Mm-hmm.
I came up and got the stickers. I had the great team ball sweatshirt on.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I wanted to see if you were going to tailgate because I was going to come by and have a brewski or something.
Yeah, I mean, again, I there's a pretty good chance. You know, I'd love for there to be a real reason to go to baseball. I really would. I mean, it's not ideal that I'm like wanting to skip the baseball game, but you know, like I said, I'll keep you guys updated. I mean, at minimum, you know, if I do go to baseball, we'll go to baseball, walk it over about 4 o'clock after the game's over, and just go from there. So yeah.
But exciting, man. It's exciting time to be a Gamecock, you know, and looking forward to this season. So
yeah,
you know,
yeah, no, it is.
Spring game seems a little bit more special than the everyday ones, you know.
Oh, and I'd agree it is. Sure. I would absolutely agree it is, no question. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I mean, I was actually, it's funny, the Carolina Ale House location, Harbison, that we were watching the game at last night. They have, you know, there's, you know, the pictures that are like of the stadium and all that, and like Williams-Brice and all. They actually had a stadium picture from the 2005 spring game, Spurrier's first spring game. And I don't know, I just thought it was a cool picture. And it's like, I wonder if Willie B will be more packed than that was. Cause that was, you know, about 38,000 were in there. So
I mean, Beamer has came out and said he wants to break that record. He's been boisterous about it. I think we could do it.
Yeah. You know? I mean, dude, I've heard people flying in for the spring game and all kinds of craziness. So why not? I mean, I think when you add in what you did last year and obviously the addition of Rattler and just the momentum, I mean, who knows? I'd love to see 50,000 in there. That'd be incredible. I mean, that would be incredible, truly. So.
Well, anyway, brother, I'll hop up off here. Later, man.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate the call, my guy. Great stuff. Good stuff. Guys, 843-790-3377. We're going to jump into a quick break, though. I want to continue to hear from you. More of your questions, your comments, your calls, and more on the other side. You're tuned in to the Daily Crow. All right, guys, we're back. Taking your questions, comments, calls. 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Guys, like I mentioned, if you are tuned in on Facebook and you are commenting, I've got Facebook pulled up in another tab, but for some reason, the Facebook comments are not showing up in the normal, like, back end, if you will, where the comments are. So I'm having trouble seeing those comments. If I don't get to your comments and you're on Facebook, guys, that is the reason. Brian Dean says, Gamecocks going to do skipper. Kingston just ain't cutting it. Listen, I hear you, my guy. I hear you. I can't even defend anything at this point. I can't even defend anything. We suck. I just know the way to put it. We suck. I don't know what else to say, man. We're just, I'll say this. We're just inconsistent. We're so painfully inconsistent. This isn't counter baseball, man. It's just not. It's not counter baseball. It's really not. It's really not. And it hurts. It hurts. It's painful. It's, just tough. Just really, really tough. It's just really, really tough. Brian Dean, what do you think of the receiver we got from Arkansas State? Rucker, yeah, listen, another positive addition. Another great addition for Spencer Rattler. Another weapon for him. Another weapon for Spencer Rattler. So, again, guys, we're celebrating the national title today. No negative vibes today. No negative vibes at all today. Feels good to be good. That's the vibe today. It feels good to be good. Feels good to be good. But no, listen, I like Rutgers' game a lot. Same storyline with him as many others. The adjustment from the Sun Belt to the SEC. That's the big thing, the adjustment from the Sun Belt to the SEC. But the guy's obviously got talent. He's got a great skill set. And, he should be another positive addition for you. Matt Garner says, anybody meeting up for anything for the spring game? Matt, I'm working on that. It's really just going to depend on baseball. I mean, I on one hand, I'm such a baseball guy and I want to do something, I want to go to baseball and do the baseball thing. On the other hand, let's call it for what it is. I said what I said about basketball, so I feel like I have to be fair to baseball as well. That baseball is just like basketball in the sense that fans are not going to show up and care. As much as we love baseball, right? Fans are not going to keep their interest up if you don't put a product on the floor or on the field. And so, unfortunately now you sit 13-14 overall. You sit 3-6 in SEC play, tied for dead last. I think a lot of Gamecock fans, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a lot of fans, a majority of fans are just checked out. I think a lot of fans are just checked out, man. Checked out on the season. Just ready to talk football. And heck, even yours truly, I'm going to continue to do our damn thing with baseball season and make content, all that good stuff. I love baseball, but I'm excited to talk football, honestly. I'm excited for preseason football content. Again, that's not to say, like I said, guys, I'm going to be there every step of the way. I'm going to go to basically every single game when it comes to baseball, but it's tough, man. It's tough right now. It's really, really tough. It's just tough. There's just no other way. It's just tough. It's tough to stomach. It's tough to watch. It's frustrating. It's maddening. It's disappointing. It's embarrassing a lot of the time. So, again, Will from Dirty Myrtle was asking about the spring game and what we will be doing for the spring game. Like I said, guys, I'll be sure to let you know. I got to talk with some buddies and just kind of see what's going on, if you will, what they're doing. Are they tailgating? Or are they going to be at Seawells? And just even, I don't even know what time the lot's open. Is Seawells going to be open for that? Just some things we got to figure out for sure. But, yeah, going to be a fun day either way. By the way, guys, we finally got to April. And what an exciting month this is, right? What an exciting month this is. Because you got Masters Week starting today. MLB opening day, you're a Braves guy like me, Thursday opening day. Minor league opening day, so the Columbia Fireflies get going on Friday, right? Get going on Friday. You've got the spring game in 12 days. You've got college baseball still going on. Weather warming up. So, a lot of fun. And, of course, also, the Gamecocks are national champions. Feels good to be good. Truly. Truly does. Again, guys, I want to hear from you, your questions, comments, calls. 843-790-3377. Again, yes, Eric Reese, it is a great day to have a day indeed, my friend. It is a great day to have a day indeed. Feels good to be good. Last night, of course, the national championship. Destani Henderson, by the way. Shout out to her. Henny. Shout out to Henny. 26 points. I mean, the storyline all season, of course, and deservedly so, has been Aaliyah Boston and what she's done, and that's all great. But I tell you what, Henderson's performance last night, incredible. Justin Langford, is anyone really upset with the night spring game because Easter Sunday being the next day? Because I say take the family to the game, enjoy your evening, get up in the morning, go to church, and do your family Easter egg hunt and dinner and feel happy you did. Justin Langford, I don't think anybody's upset that the spring game's at night. No, I don't think so. Justin Gant says, what's the point of watching baseball anymore? Just baseball team is done. Just put a fork in it. And you know, I hate to view it that way, Justin. I do, but you know, there's no point in sugarcoating it, right? That series loss was just detrimental to any hopes you had this year. Because again, it's just not going to get easier. I mean, you got Georgia, who just swept Florida up coming this weekend. Then you got Ole Miss, who's top 10 in the country. Then you've got, you got to go to Auburn, who that series looks a lot tougher now than it did a couple weeks ago. Auburn's a quality club. So, it just, I don't even know. I don't know, man. It just, you hate to call it, you hate to have called that a must-win series because the season's so long. That was just one you had to have, though. That was one you had, and especially just the way you lost it. The way you lost it. That's what kills you, too. That's what kills you, man. You had it. You had the series. I mean, you went from being 6 outs away from winning the series to then losing the series. Could have been going for the sweep on Sunday, and instead, you lose 2 of 3. So, I'm telling you, the Gamecocks, and by the way, that's what I wanted to get to. That's what I wanted to get to. Because, I give people, I give like Ritter, for example, Panic Ritter. I give Ritter hell. Right? I give Ritter hell. And I know Gamecock fans go at it on social media, right? Gamecock fans go at it on social media. And Gamecock fans complain about other fans and their quote-unquote negativity and their attitude and their mindset. And I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer here on this Monday because, of course, we're national champions. But I will say this. I understand why South Carolina fans, let me say it again. I understand why South Carolina fans are so frustrated. I understand why it's hard being a Gamecock. Just look at the men's sports at the University of South Carolina. I mean, baseball's headed down a certain path, right? And a lot of the fan base, dare I say the majority, is ready to move on from Mark Kingston. Just think about this, guys. And Shane Beamer has given us a shining light, right? Like, to this point, he's working out very well, and we're all excited, and we're fired up for the 2022 season. But think about the state of men's athletics at the University of South Carolina. If you move on from Mark Kingston after the season, which again, many fans want to happen. You will have fired all 3 of your major men's sports head coaches in less than a 2-year span. So I understand why Gamecock fans are frustrated. I get it. I get it because, guys, as Shane Beamer made the point in his introductory press conference, and as anyone will tell you, you don't get a new coach because things are going well. You get a new coach because you're struggling. You get a new coach because things are going poorly. And so to think that things have been going so poorly across the major sports that you're having to change all 3. There's nothing for you to hang your hat on when it comes to the men's sports. Nothing. Right now, we're hanging our hat on a 7-6 football season and a win in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. And I'm taking nothing away from that, but that is the reality. That's the reality. So I get it, man. It's hard to be a Gamecock right now. It is. It's hard. It is really hard. Again, I'm not here being Debbie Downer on this Monday, anything like that, because, hey, today we should all feel good. This week we should all feel good. We're national champions. But I'm just speaking specifically to men's athletics at the University of South Carolina, the quote-unquote big 3, if you will. I get the frustrations, and fans get tired of it and irritated. Why are you saying fire the coach? Why are you saying? Fans can't help that the major men's sports have been dog shit over the last couple of years. I mean, we can't help it. It is what it is. So I feel it too, guys. I go through it with you. I'm going through it right there with you. So I don't know, man. It's you know, we were at a point 2010-13 where it felt like everything was going well. Right? Everything was going well. And now we're at a point where it just feels like everything is going poorly. I'm talking again to men's sports. I feel I don't know. I feel conflicted talking about this today because I want to just celebrate, right? But baseball also happened this weekend. So if we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. John Kruger says Kingston's got to go. Like I said, John, as I said earlier in the season, I don't really have to say anything when it comes to Kingston because he'll dig his own grave. He will. He will. He'll dig his own grave. The expectations and the standards here, they are what they are. So, side note, guys, by the way, in case you missed it, this week began new content schedule in regards to the podcast. We are going officially transitioning from 5 podcasts per week to 3 podcasts per week. So, podcast dropping on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No more Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 3 shows per week. I promise you guys, you will not be missing out on any content or anything like that. Still going to be content bleeding out of the eyeballs. So, yeah, no worries there. Still going to be tons of content for you. Brendan M. in the Big Cock Club Discord and the TDC Question channel says, you never know what would happen in 2021. If 2020 would have happened, last night could have potentially been 3 in a row. Yeah, I think 2020, I think we definitely would have won it. I think we definitely would have won it in 2020. Keith says, only is true due hardship are left in baseball. I don't know what you were trying to type there, my guy. It's all good. He said, but it's my team. I'll go support as much as it's good to be good. It sucks to suck. Yeah, it sucks to suck right now for sure. It sucks to suck right now for sure in baseball. It does. And, again, man, you can talk injuries and all that all you want. You can talk, but I mean, dude, everybody's got something going on, man. You got to find a way to battle. And bottom line is this: you got to find a way to win 2 out of 3 at Mizzou. I mean, you can't beat Mizzou. I don't know who you're going to beat. And again, this team is so painfully inconsistent. Would it shock me if we took 2 or 3 from Georgia? Not really, but it's just brutal, man. It's brutal. So, but again, hey, today, guys, it feels good to be good. We're national champions. Love it. Anyways, 843-790-3377. Some of the guys at 843-790-3377. I do want to hear from you. Your full thoughts on the national championship last night. Also, baseball. We can talk whatever you like. Again, guys, as I mentioned earlier, but the women's team will be arriving at Colonial Life Arena at 2:30. Yours truly going to go out there. We'll be out there greeting the women as they return and celebrating that national championship victory. Let's see. I think Rebecca just texted in. She said, Rebecca texted in. I'm not calling in today. I have a migraine headache. Make an announcement on the show with anybody who was wanting me to call in. So Rebecca's got a migraine. She will not be calling in. Just FYI, guys. Rebecca does have a migraine. Travis Allen, any stats on the new receiver from over the weekend? Yeah, Travis, he had like just under 900 yards and like 9 touchdowns at Arkansas State last year. Good player. Really good player. Ryan Dean says, bringing my grill and some tomahawk steaks and tailgate at the spring game. Any Gamecock fans welcome to join me for a cold beer and a steak. Yeah, that's going to be wild, Brian. Like the scene out there for the spring game. It's going to be fun. I mean, again, this is the most highly anticipated spring game in quite a while. I mean, fans are fired up for the spring game. And I love it. I am too. Matt Garner says injured pitchers don't cause terrible hitting. I mean, I hear you, man. On a Sunday, you got to be able to score some runs. And we couldn't do it. So, by the way, guys, my good buddy Brad Crawford projecting the Gamecocks to take on Pittsburgh in the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, which, I think is fair. I think that's actually a fair I think that is a fair projection. I think that's a fair prediction. So, and honestly, I'd take a bowl game. Or I mean, it's not a bowl. I'd take a Florida bowl game is what I should say. Tanner Lane, are you going to do Instagram Live or Facebook Live at the arena? Tanner, I might do Instagram Live. That's a good idea. Might do Instagram Live. Yeah, might do Instagram Live. So be sure to stay tuned to that. I'll probably go live on Instagram. Yeah, good call, my guy. Very good call. And I'm probably going to bring the GoPro out there as well. Maybe just I don't know. Yeah, Instagram Live I think is a good idea. Again, guys, quick reminder, episode 632 of the podcast did drop this morning. Full breakdown, everything that happened over the weekend, including, of course, hey, we're national champs. Feels good to be good. We're national champs. My full reaction to that, also thoughts and everything, breakdown of the baseball series that happened over the weekend. Also, thoughts on the addition of Corey Rucker, the new transfer receiver from Arkansas State that is joining Gamecocks football. A very big pickup there. So, very excited for that. Okay, again, guys, we're taking your questions, your comments, your calls, everything else. We're going to jump into a quick break, but I want to continue to hear from you after. Again, more of your questions, comments, calls, and more on the other side. You're tuned in to the Daily Grow. All right, guys, we're back. Taking your questions, your comments, your calls. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Again, guys, if you're going to be out there at Colonial Life Arena in about an hour, would love to link up with you, hang out with some great Gamecocks. Really excited for that. Let's see if I can do this without messing up. Oh, I don't know if I can. I am trying to, hold on one second. Okay, maybe this is going to work. Yeah, I think we should be good. I've actually got the Masters on the range playing on the TV. It's Masters week, folks. One of my favorite weeks of the year. And if you do not know this about me, I am from North Augusta, South Carolina, and my family all still lives in North Augusta. And so I grew up about 10 minutes tops from Augusta National. My dad played college golf. I played competitive golf till I was about 15 or so. But so yeah, so I absolutely love Masters Week. I got somebody working on possibly getting me tickets right now, which, by the way, guys, I'll tell you this. If I'm able to get Masters tickets, I'll go ahead and apologize now, guys. If I'm able to somehow land Masters tickets, there will not be a Daily Crow that day. At least not noon to 2. I can tell you that. Maybe we'd reschedule it, but yeah, if I get Masters tickets, we are going. Like, no doubt. No doubt we are going. So, fingers crossed. By the way, I hope you're outside enjoying the weather today. Dude, the weather, unbelievable. Unbelievable today. That's what I'm saying, man. April, it's like everything's coming back to life, and dude, you love it, man. We love it. We absolutely love it, dude. So again, I hope you're having a fantastic day, guys. I hope you had a really, really great weekend as well. You know, outside of Gamecock sports. I hope you had a fantastic weekend, guys, no matter what you were doing. So, let's see. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. Like I said, guys, we do have new merch on the store as well. New merch on the store, your national championship merch. It is available on tsus.store. That is tsus.store. And I can't see all of the Facebook comments, which is unfortunate. But my guys in the Big Cock Club Discord telling me, even after us winning a national championship, Coach Ford still seems to be a miserable son of a bitch. Apparently complaining about Coach Beamer. I don't know, man. Whatever. Hey, still a lot to prove. We'll see what happens, but I don't know, man. You got to find happiness somewhere. You know what I mean? We got to try to find happiness somewhere. But hey, again, we're national champs. It feels good. Feels good to be good. Feels good to be good. So, John, yeah, I know you're a Duke guy, so I'm sure Saturday was tough for you. Yeah, I'm sure Saturday was very, very tough for you. But, yeah, like I said, guys, in case you missed it, the new podcast release schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that's when we're dropping the podcast. And, guys, that's going to be the schedule. I think that's going to be the year-round schedule. I really do. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think 5 podcasts per week was a little bit of overkill. Not to say I didn't enjoy it, obviously, very much, but it was a little bit of overkill, I think. So, I'm excited for the 3 podcasts per week. I think there is some beauty in the scarcity. I think there's beauty in the scarcity, and I think there's beauty in, a limited amount of something, if you will. Let's see. Saturday down south, dropping the SEC Stadium Tournament. Gamecocks are going up against Texas in the first round. Do the Gamecocks have a better stadium than Texas? I don't know a lot about their stadium, but I mean, obviously, I'm going to pick South Carolina, but I don't know a lot about their stadium, to be honest with you. Yeah, we got the Masters live on the range on the TV. Love to see that. Old Jordan Spieth on the range right now, get some work in. Love to see it. Love to see it. Travis Orwell says, hey, have to say our bullpen let us down big time. It comes at a bad time. We go into one of those slumps in hitting. Where do we go from here? Well, Travis, you got to keep fighting, got to keep playing. But, you know, man, I just don't think we're a very good ball club, Travis. I think that's just the reality of it. I think it's going to be. I think we're going to continue to fight. And like I said, we're so inconsistent. I think, you know, listen, it's baseball. It's so random. I don't think we're just going to like lose every game we have left. You know, I think we're going to have some moments of brilliance. I do think we will have some moments of brilliance, if you will. But I just think the inconsistencies at the end of the day, I think the inconsistencies will bite us. I do. I think we'll be too inconsistent to make any sort of noise. And I mean, honestly, guys, gun to head right now, I say we missed the postseason. So I say right now that we missed the postseason. I think that's sort of where we are right now. So and I hate to say that, I really do, because there's nothing worse than everybody else playing in the regionals and, you know, us not us not having that opportunity. You know what I mean? But I think that's just sort of where you are right now. So. That's just sort of where you are. I tell you what, I'm getting the itch to go hit some golf balls today. I can tell you that, though. Golf's a fun sport, man. I love it. Coach Ford says, Beamer may have done all that can be done with Satterfield's scheme. Who would know? 6-6 is our light. Let's see. Said, Coach Ford also saw you channel a little Coach Ford over the weekend. Much TSUS negativity. I don't know if it was negativity or just calling it like it is, Coach Ford. I mean, again, it's just disappointing. It's extremely disappointing, you know, where we are right now in regards to our baseball program and what we're putting on the field. And like I said, man, I may reach a breaking point at some point. Where, you know, I'm ready to call it on Kingston. I'm not quite there yet. I'm just letting the season play out. I don't really see the value in tweeting hashtag fire Kingston every day for the next 29 games or what have you for the next, you know, month and a half or whatever. But the standard's the standard, right? The standard's the standard. And when the dust settles, unfortunately, I don't think we'll have done enough to realistically, probably at least, justify him being back. I doubt it. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. So, anyways. Let's see. Like I said, guys, taking your questions, your comments, your calls, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Yeah, for me, guys, I don't know about you all, again, if you're golfers or whatever, but for me, it's like we hit April 1st. Basically, you hit Masters Week, and that's when you get that itch. You know what I mean? That's honestly when I get that itch. I tell you, if the series was on the road and I didn't have stuff to do this weekend, I'd probably actually just go home for Masters Week and just go home and enjoy it, enjoy the golf. Could still do that technically. Could still do that. Whatever, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Anyways, Brian Dean, Tennessee's going to win the whole thing in college baseball. There is no weakness on the Vols. You know, dude, Tennessee's 27-1, dude. 8-0 in SEC play. I mean, it is truly nuts. It really is nuts how good they are. The only question with Tennessee, are they peaking too soon? Are they peaking too soon? You know, are they peaking too soon? I don't know. I don't know, man. Anyways, guys, appreciate you all tuning in. Feels good to be good. Like I said, we're national champs. Very excited to get out to CLA and greet Dawn Staley and the squad later today. 2:30, they'll be out there. We'll be out there as well. I probably will stream live on like Instagram Live or something like that. Definitely going to take some video pictures, all that good stuff. But yeah, excited to greet them and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun. So, going to be a lot of fun indeed. Going to be a lot of fun indeed. So. Tommy Wallace, are any of the pitchers that are out with injury due back this year? Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing with Julian Bosnick. I'll say that. That I tell you, it feels like the longer it goes, the longer the Julian Bosnick thing goes, like the less likely I feel that he's even going to pitch this year. That's just how it feels. I don't know. It just. I'm starting to really, really doubt if Julian Bosnick even returns. I don't know. So, Rebecca says Tennessee Vols can kiss my ass, and I don't give a damn. I hear you. I hear you, Rebecca. I hear you. I hear you indeed. Like I said, guys, new national championship merch is available. TSUS.store. That is TSUS.store. TSUS.store. The new national championship merch is available now. Let's see. Now, yeah, listen, Tennessee's good. You can hate them all you want, but they are filthy, dude. They're filthy. Tennessee is ridiculous, man. Tennessee is absolutely ridiculous. They are. We got Jordan Speed. Where's Phil at? Where's Phil? Because I know Phil's a golf guy. Where? Come on, Phil. Where you at, Phil? Where's Big Phil at? Well, Rebecca, listen, we can have conversation. Listen, Tennessee's a good baseball team. They are. Love it or hate it, Tennessee is a good baseball team. Flat out. Love it or hate it, Tennessee is a good baseball team. It can pain you all you want, but they are. Here we go. Let's jump to the phone lines.
Call from
Rebecca.
Rebecca, what's going on? How are you?
Good. I'm seeing all these comments about Tennessee and shit.
Yeah, Rebecca, Tennessee's a really good baseball team. They're 27-1.
That's fine and dandy, but I don't give a fuck. Okay.
I hear you. I hear you. Well put. Well said.
Like I was telling that John guy, I said we don't give a flying fuck about Tennessee, or they can go to hell for all I care.
Cheers to it. Cheers to that.
I got a migraine headache, and I was not going to call in, but that right there triggered it.
John's catching the wrath of Rebecca today.
Yep.
Mess with the bull, you get the horns. Indeed. I hear you.
I don't do bullshit on Tennessee Vols crap. Be honest.
I understand. You just put John Kruger in his grave, I feel like. Just send him to the depths. I'm about to bring him back to life like Frankenstein. Make him walk again. Oh, no.
I'm sorry for the language, but I'm just telling how I feel.
Hey, say it with your chest. With your chest.
They asked for me to easy on the language. I'm sorry, but, I'm sorry for offending y'all. Tanner Land. I apologize to you.
We're fine. This isn't a. I don't know that I'd necessarily categorize this as a kid's show. So you're fine. No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. All good. It's all good.
Yeah. But I wasn't going to call in if it wasn't for me having that headache, but John triggered it, so.
Yeah. Well, thank God for John then. Thank goodness for John.
Now, no, I haven't been in the bottle. I don't drink, Matt. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I don't do all that shit.
You think people would learn by now to not push your buttons,
Yeah, don't push my buttons about Tennessee Vols, man.
That's a sensitive subject.
Oh, Clemson too. I mean, seriously.
I hear you.
Now, I'm not a perfect Christian or anything like that, but I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I cuss like a sailor, yes. I'm not perfect. I ask the Lord to forgive me. But I'm sorry if anybody gets offended over my language.
Mm-hmm. I think you're fine, Rebecca. I think you're fine.
I'm just putting that out there. Yeah, you don't want to get me started on Tennessee or Clemson. That's a good subject to get me started on.
Get her fired up. Get her fired up. Don't want to do it. Rebecca, did you watch the national championship last night?
I'd seen it on the TV last night when my papa was he was watching it, and I saw it on there. Then I didn't. Then I got the notification that they won.
Right. Are you you're a fan of the women's basketball team, right?
Yeah. All the way. I just don't have any basketball Gamecock stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mostly got football.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, seriously.
Makes sense. Brian Dean says old Indian remedy to cure a migraine is white vinegar, 2 teaspoons of it. So maybe if you want to try that.
It would help. I don't know if we got any in the house or not.
Might have to make a trip and get some.
But all I've been using is darn I don't know. I've been using darn extra strength Tano is what I've been using.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon I'm gonna get off of here and get me something to eat.
I hear you. It's about that time to eat some lunch. Rebecca, appreciate the call. Hey, thank you for calling in all day. I hope you feel better. We appreciate you calling in. Always a pleasure to hear from you.
Yeah, I can just pray for my headache.
I will most certainly do that, Rebecca. I will most certainly do that.
All right. I appreciate it.
All right, Rebecca. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Great stuff. Always a pleasure to hear from Rebecca. Guys, we are taking your questions, comments, calls. Of course, you can text in as well. Also, quick reminder, check out the podcast that dropped this morning, episode 632, full breakdown. Of course, we're national champions, guys, a full breakdown of the national championship. I also talk South Carolina baseball in the series at Mizzou and even touch base on Corey Rucker, the latest Gamecocks football transfer from Arkansas State. Details on him as well, guys. We got some exciting shows upcoming this week. Got a big-time interview probably coming for you on the Wednesday show. Content bleeding out the eyeballs, obviously, podcast, Daily Crow. You already know the drill. But, guys, we are going to jump into one final break, but I want to continue to hear from you, more of your questions, comments, calls, and more. On the other side, you're tuned in to the Daily Crow. All right, guys, we're back. Final 10 minutes or so here in the Daily Crow, taking your questions, your comments, and your calls. 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Again, guys, want to hear from you. We're national champs, man. Very excited to get out to CLA here in about 30 minutes or so to greet Dawn Staley and the Gamecocks as they return home. I'm assuming there will be a big parade this week as well. So going to be a really, really fun week in the City of Dreams. All right, let's jump to the phone lines here.
Call from
Skyland Davis.
Skyland, what's up, man? How are you?
What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Oh, I'll just give you a little inside stats. We're batting 261, 193 in the nation.
193rd in the nation. Love to hear it.
Yep, batting 261.
Is that an
15.
SEC play or overall?
Overall.
Overall.
I can't get you the SEC play, but
No, I got it. I got it pulled up. We're hitting 202 in SEC play through 9 games.
Send me that link. Text me that link, or like I want to see how I can see SEC play stat.
Yeah, I'll text it to you. It's just on the Gamecocks online. Yeah.
Oh.
202. Yep, 202. Brant Belk leading the way at 371. And then outside of that, you got Kevin Madden hitting 294, Braylon Wimmer hitting 265, and then literally it goes down to Burgess hitting 160, Eister hitting 154, Braswell hitting 118, Hornung hitting 115, and Josiah Seitler hitting 250, but he's got a lot less at bats.
Is it all games or just SEC stats?
So if you look at that link I sent you, they have overall statistics for all games. You scroll down and they have statistics for conference games. So in conference, we are hitting 202. And in conference, our ERA is a 6.57 in conference.
Okay, I don't see where you see that, but it'd be all right.
Yeah, I mean, I can.
Yeah, and pitching, we're 150 in the nation in pitching.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. You're good. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, listen, you're at the bottom of the league, and the results. I mean, dude, we know, man. Normally, you can say that the stats don't tell the entire story, which a lot of times they don't, but a lot of times they do. You know what I mean? A lot of times they do. So a lot of times they do, man.
Fun fact. Well, Georgia is batting 296, and we're batting 261.
Mm.
I wish I could get just the SEC play stat.
Yeah.
Is there a way I could do that?
What? Say it again?
Just pitching stat.
Yeah, if you that link I sent you, click the link. It's going to pull it up, the PDF. You have overall statistics for batting average and pitching. You keep
So
scrolling.
I'm talking about for all teams.
Oh, you mean the rankings in conference?
But right now we're sitting at 255 strikeouts.
Yeah, I mean there's if you go to the SEC site, they've got like all the statistics and stuff like that. That'll rank the SEC teams. So.
Well, I got you. Anyway, congratulations to the women's basketball team on their national championship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a heck of a game, man.
Fire Mark Kingston.
I mean, I'll tell you this, too. I don't know if people realize this, by the way, because we all just look at SEC standings. The Gamecocks have the worst overall record in the SEC at 13-14.
And more than likely, you 13 and 15.
The next worst is A&M, who's 16-11. So, yeah, I mean, I'll just say this, man. I mean, again, I don't think it's, I don't think what I'm saying is a bold statement by any stretch. Maybe for some it'll be. But I mean, you keep up that trend, then Kingston should be gone. I mean, it's just, it's no question, not even up for debate. It's one thing to suffer because you've lost a pitcher here and there or whatever. But to finish dead last in the conference, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, to be hitting 202 in conference play, come on, man.
And 261. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have pitched or not. It don't matter who's on the mound.
Right.
Brandon Johnson if you're only hitting 202, you're not going to win no games.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and I agree. It's just a disturbing trend at this point. It's just a
same thing.
Really, really, really disturbing trend at this point. So, yeah.
If you give me a second, I think I can go back. Is there a way I can go back and look at 2021 stats?
Yeah. If you go on the Gamecocks website and you go to, I think probably archive. Yeah, archives. 2021 season and go statistics. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we batted in 2021. Okay. We batted 246 last year. And we batted 228 in conference play in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're giving me ammo, but you should have told me about this site.
Just literally Gamecocks online, my guy. They got every season in there.
That's the schedule. That's the COVID year, ain't it?
Yeah, 2020. Yeah, we only played like 16 games or something like that.
236, 2019. And 2018 was Kingston's first year, right?
Right.
And we batted 275 with other people's players.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's Kingston's first year.
18 was his first year, yeah. Super regional, yeah.
275.
Yeah.
SEC play, he batted 280.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I love you for
that. I got you.
You know what I'm about to go do.
I hear you. I know, my guy. I know what you about to go do.
But it's just the trend. It's the trend, the offense.
I agree. Listen, I agree. I said it coming into the season. Well, if the trend continues and you can't swing it any better, then that would be a major, major, major red flag for me. So, listen, I get it.
People want to blame pitching, but it don't matter who's on the mound. You can have Greg Maddox, Tom Glavine, Roger Clemens, Randy Johnson. If you're batting 202, I don't even think them guys can help you.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, I'm getting ready for work. Thanks for the insight.
Yeah, man, for sure. For sure, I got you.
You just handed me a loaded gun from my page.
Glad I could help, my friend. Glad I could help.
And if you like Gamecock baseball, and if you hate Mark Kingston, like Mark Kingston, whatever you like, come look at my page at South Carolina Gamecock Baseball Talk on Facebook and tell me how you feel. And my boy Chris Phillips is on it. And we are like the 4,000 members. So look us up on Facebook.
For sure. Go do it. Skyland, it's always a pleasure, man. I appreciate you calling in. And, yeah, so hopefully, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about baseball anymore, my guy. I don't really even know.
I call him to be born. I'm probably the most boring caller ever.
The most what?
Boringest caller ever.
No. You're fine. You're fine. It's, it's just there's not a lot to say about baseball right now. It's just the truth. Not a lot of positive, at least.
It is the Gamecock way to go in this weekend and beat Georgia 2 out of 3.
Well, I'd love to do that just because I hate Georgia. So, honestly.
Oh.
To hell with Georgia.
So they're batting 296. So
Georgia's a good team. They're a good team.
All right, well, they just swept the Florida Gators.
Yep, they did. They did.
You know, I'm not bashing Don Staley or this women's basketball team at all, because what they did was tremendous, and they deserve all the love and all the credit in the world. But as a Gamecock fan, if you're not excited about baseball and you have nothing to say about baseball and you just look and you're just like, I don't want to talk baseball because it's so depressing, and the only thing you really have to talk about is women's basketball, that's a shame on the Gamecock baseball. Baseball used to be your pride and joy. And to be honest with you, I was thinking last night, Chris, and I want your opinion on this before I go. Baseball is probably the furthest to win a national championship than football and men's basketball right now.
Debatable, but I mean, I don't think any of the men's sports are really close at all, unfortunately. But
no. All right, well, enjoy your day.
Yeah, man. Skyline, I appreciate you, my guy. Thanks so much for the call. Really good stuff, guys. I'm going to get out of here because we are heading to CLA to welcome home the Gamecocks, national champions. Guys, appreciate you all tuning in. Like I said, check out the podcast that dropped today. Stay tuned for all the content. Again, just in case you forgot, podcast Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The Daily Crow, of course, Monday through Friday, noon to 2, guys. And, of course, content bleeding out of the eyeballs. Folks, appreciate you all tuning in. Continue to celebrate it with a national chance. Feels good to be good. Hope to see you at CLA. Again, we'll talk this week. You guys have a fantastic rest of your Monday, and we will talk to you